Japanese Formula One is exciting Formula One. Find out more right here, right now. Yokoso, petrolheads, and irashaimase to romwrom.net, the channel sharing the joy of sim racing, and to It's a Mod world where we test different mods for different sims to see if they add to our enjoyment. Yes, we are in Japan today, as you can hear by the pitiful rest of the Japanese I once learned, driving the Japanese Super Formula in a version from 2016, and today driving with rFactor 2. While I could not solve my rFactor 2 issues yet, Crunchy from the VGA was able to help me, so we have some replay images to add to the cockpit images in VR. Those who don't know about the Super Formula, think F1 with all cars having the same chassis and much more fun. Famous names who have won the Japanese Super Formula include Ralf Schumacher, Tom Colonel, Loic Duval, Kazumi Nakajima and André Lotterer. No slouches at all, these pilots. Before we start, remember that if you want to be informed about new videos, click subscribe and also click on the bell and become part of the ever-growing WromWrom family. The look is okay. It's an old mod that doesn't profit from the updates rFactor 2 has had done to its graphics, but the look doesn't stand in the way of interesting driving. Oh yeah, the rear view mirrors don't work. It's not a fault of the mod, but of the circuit. I should have used one of the standard circuits from rFactor 2, but Suzuka will always be special, am I right? It took me a while to understand this car and its behavior, as it's very oversteery, at least in this mod, very different to the open-wheelers I've driven in the past. Don't get me wrong, the behavior is not bad or badly programmed, I just didn't expect the car to feel this way. On the other hand, I had to change the setup, which I normally don't do with mods, but I just could not get my head wrapped around the way this car behaves, so I had to tame it and fit its behavior to mine. And you will have to turn the force feedback higher, make it stronger. While there is some force feedback here, it's very light. Changing the setting in rFactor 2 did the trick. One very interesting thing is that the author of the mod, Ito, has added a PDF with information on how to set up these open-wheelers with details from how the different graphics can be set up to the different motors used in this series. Nice service. Arigatou gozaimasu, Ito-san. The AI is slow and behaves quite strange, sometimes choosing very strange racing lines and even ending slightly in the gravel. While you may put the AI difficulty higher so it's not as slow, I fear the strange behavior won't be changed by that. Better use this mod only to race against other humans. At first, I found the motor sound strange and was prepared to give it a bad note, but after listening to some onboards from real life, I realized this is the way these motors sound, so even if you might be unnerved by the sound, as I was, it's quite accurate. We'll have to live with it. I don't know what to tell you. The behavior of the cars is quite different to other open-wheelers. The mod is okay-ish, tending to mediocre. If you are looking for something different than F2, F1 and other open-wheelers out there, it's worth a try. See if the behavior fits your expectations of something new in the right way. This is definitely not a mod for beginners. You will have to fiddle with the setup, fiddle with the car and even fiddle with the force feedback. All in all, you have to have a good resistance for frustration with this mod, as the pieces don't seem to fit together. At least for me, they didn't, even after fiddling. But again, give it a try and see if this different way of driving is your thing. We hopefully are definitely your thing, so check the playlist to the left or the video to the right. Until next time, save fuel, collect pickup, and we'll see each other on the podium.
Visit romwrom.net to connect to fellow sim racers and sim racing fans.